let's get to it. I've been waiting. We gotta talk about this movie, man. We gotta talk about this movie, Judas and the Black Messiah. Has everyone seen it?
Yes,
It came out Saturday, right?
On Friday.
Friday? No, I haven't seen it.
I
I typically watch the movie like normally the day before we shoot, but obviously we're a day ahead this week. So
do you have? Well, you moved the schedule.
Yeah, but he said it as if like the day before we shoot isn't still the day before we shoot, no matter what day's on.
It is, but I normally watch it and before midday. Like I said, I celebrated Valentine's Day with the wife today, so we were gonna watch it together actually. But
okay, so you could give us your thoughts tomorrow, Mills. But for Preach and Rad, what did y'all think?
Tomorrow, but anyways, okay, I like the movie.
Okay.
I did like the movie. It was very informative to me because I had no idea who what's the guy's name again?
Fred Hampton.
Fred Hampton. Yeah, I had no idea who he was. And what really hit me was at the end of the movie.
Oh, the ops.
I know, right? It's crazy. Oh no, it's me. It's crazy over here.
Be safe.
I what hit me was when it said that he was 21. I was like, yo, this is a baby. Like he was a kid. And like the movie almost made it seem like when did he start? Like, you know what I mean? Like, at what age?
Yeah.
I know, but 13. It's just like it's crazy, like to do that much in literally a short, like it was nothing. It was like that. His life. He wasn't even it's crazy, but overall, it was a good movie, man. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I think it was a good movie. I think it was more for people who knew somewhat of the story because if you didn't know, about Huey and the Black Panther Party, because they kind of just threw you into it. Like, this is it. This is what happened. We're not gonna try to massage it. We're gonna let you know this is what happened.
I thought that was good.
I like
no,
that.
I actually like that, me personally.
I'm not against it at all. It wasn't like this is what happened during this time, this events. We're not trying to give y'all a history lesson on the whole Black Panther. You know what I mean? It was like,
which was good.
Take from what you get it. I mean, for the movie's sake, it was more entertaining that way. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you out. For the first 30 minutes, when he got into his speaking back, I kind of didn't know what he was saying sometimes.
His accent was
his accent. I was like, is this how he really spoke? Like, I was trying I should have put a subtitle. I'm like, yo, I didn't know what he was saying. I got bits of it because it sounded clear, but his accent that he was using, I guess that's how Fred Hampton really talked, but I really didn't. Sometimes it was like, I didn't hear him. But besides that, it was a good movie. I think it was a good movie, definitely a good informational piece. And it was crazy. You hear about, federal, you hear about FBI and CIA, all that stuff getting involved in things like this all the time, all the conspiracy theories and all the stuff. You just see it, you hear about it just to see it like that, to see how young he was, see the movement, to see the Black Panther Party, how they got down. Just it was crazy how, how they went about assassinating him. It's just nuts. You know what I mean? Just like, it's just nuts. Just seeing that, putting real, and they wasn't seeing cops getting killed. You know what I mean? Just they just put it all up there. Whew. It was like, yo,
that was crazy.
I was shocked that they was. I was shocked they would put that up on screen like that. You know what I mean? Like,
that was crazy.
They not
5-10 years ago. They wouldn't have done that.
That wouldn't have done like that. That's crazy. I was like, wow. You know what I mean? They really showed this. You know what I mean? So, but I guess if you're gonna show how they did, Fred, you got to show. You know what I mean? You gotta show that too.
If you go show the Black trauma, show the Blue Lives Matter trauma.
Yeah, so I respect it. You gotta show it. Show it real. Be real.
It puts you in a place where it was like, I like the movie a lot because it did not pick a side.
Yeah.
Granted, Fred Hampton, obviously you the movie made you love him to a certain degree, and especially how it all ended and all that. So it was obviously.
They showed what happened. Yeah.
Yes, but they laid the story out in a way it was like, okay, there are some things that both sides
plus B equals C.
Yeah, it was like, okay, there are some things that all right, y'all was holler.
Yeah, 1 + 2 = 3. They showed how it happened. This happened because this happened. This happened. This happened.
So so the movie for me, man, it was really, 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 really good.
It was real and authentic. Yeah.
And the thing that hit me like at the end, because like what Raz said, I like the fact being thrusted in it because obviously I know about the Black Panther movement.
No, but J. Hoover, I'm
fully aware of all of that. But this particular chapter, and understanding that this probably happened in multiple chapters. I mean, they kind of alluded to like the Connecticut chapter. You know what I'm saying? Like planning certain. So these type of things happen individually in so many different chapters in America, and it's like, wow, like what about the movie for that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, but yeah, it was
they didn't hold nothing back.
Nope.
Nothing was held back.
I was on Clubhouse last night listening to stuff, and it was like very educational, and they was talking about how the FBI was just the BI, just the Bureau of Investigations, and the reason why they went like almost federal was like the Black Panther Party, for they can pretty much destroy them altogether. And they militarized the police because of the Black Panthers. The very, very first SWAT raid was on a Black Panther building, and it was like a shootout type of thing. So it just shows you how powerful, how they was comparing the Black Panther to the KKK, but you seen how the Black Panthers were actually doing good. Somebody showed me a video of the KKK having no food, no places, daycares, health clinics. KKK did no good. So right, and
I mean, even if they did, even if they did, I don't even care. Like, you can have all that. They can have videos of all that. They might. I mean, it don't care. Like, who cares?
But still,
their sole purpose is to eliminate us.
Yeah.
Like the Black Panther movement, like, and
that's say it bursts because of that. You can say it bursts because of that. It's a reaction. You can say it's a reaction to it.
It's a reaction. Like, okay, well, we gotta protect ourselves now.
Yeah.
So I got two things. Preach. I like how you talked about him being 21. Did y'all care about that the people in the movie was fucking 40 years old?
Yeah, because during the movie, I went to when there's any timepieces I Google, I want to get a feel of real how he really looked. I want to see how he sounded, because I like I said at first, I didn't really catch how he sounded. So I went to go and I looked and it said 48. I think 69 he got assassinated. I was like, and I kept looking at like 48, and I'm doing math in my head. Like, he was 20. I'm thinking, I was like, no, maybe it was 49 and then it was an 8. So I know what I mean. So I was just tripping, like maybe it was 30. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, there's no way he's 21 years old. Now I look up, I was like, why? I was like, why did they? I was like, maybe because they just polished actors, maybe. I don't know, but it was a clear distinction of that they was trying to make him a grown man. Like, it seemed like he was a grown man to me.
You know what I mean? But I think, yes, obviously they were old as hell. But I think
old as hell, all 40s. All of them. The
gravity of the roles,
double the age.
I don't know of any young actors who could have played those roles. What I'm saying, I don't know.
Huh? Tariq and Zeke couldn't do it.
Nah.
I can see Zeke being Bill O'Neill. I don't know nothing.
Right. Even like I appreciate Ralph Tresvant.
Appreciate it,
what I'm saying? Like, but yeah. It's funny. Normally I do that with period pieces and stuff like that, like with certain things. But I watched this. I went to the movies, so I couldn't. Like, I don't want to say I couldn't look it up, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I can't stop the movie. And I'm watching it, so it was like I waited until I found out that he was 21 when they showed that credit. I was like, yo, you got to be kidding me. But I think dude played it. I think he did that role justice.
Me too.
I think he played it in a way. He had a level of maturity I'm assuming Frank Hampton, like, he had that level of maturity even though he was young. So I think seeing that older character, it just made it more real and relevant. Like it was like the maturity was actually a character in the movie, in my opinion.
I would say this. Like I said, shout out to Clubhouse. I want to keep saying them because they don't give us $1. But like, they was going in last night because they talked about, like, you do that because you're trying to sell the movie versus sell the story. You get Lakeith, you get Daniel, right? You want people to watch it or whatever. And it's not really about you wanted to be super, super factual, but it's also like, when you think about Black men or Black boys, we aren't ever seen as kids. If we are 18 and we on the corner, we are a grown ass man to police. to white America. So it's almost like, yes, maybe Fred Hampton was 21, but the J. Edgar Hoover, he was Daniel Kool-Aid. Like, this is a threat. He's a grown man. He has a baby on the way, and we have to stop him. Like, yo, they were 17, 18, 19, 21, 20 years old kids that was really out there trying to make change. And the FBI really came and like killed people. And that's my second point, was that seeing that ending was eerily too close to Breonna Taylor, if you ask me. It's way too close to cops just coming in saying one shot was fired at them and they let 100 shots go to people laying down in bed. And to me, that was super scary. To stop telling me that a lot of things are different. Well, things are different, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. So I don't know. So that kind of messed me up.
Even like when they showed like a little bit, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, especially Mills, but like even like the last interview of the real quote unquote Judas, you know what I mean? It was just like, and Homeboy played that, he played it real well as well. But it was like I almost slapped him through the screen. No, it's like when he said like I'll let the people decide. There's nothing to decide. I mean,
well, he was trying to say like he stopped something. Is that's what he's trying to let the people decide? That's what you got from it?
To be honest, I really don't know, and we will never know because he, whatever happened.
I'm gonna let the people.
He committed suicide.
Priest was trying to say.
I didn't want to say that.
But
he don't do that in the movie. It's in real life he does. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just think that the movie was crazy. But I will say this: what Fred Hampton did, obviously they would have killed him because they killed Martin for the same thing.
Right? I was about to say that the uniting all the people that's struggling into one. Oh, they hate that.
And that's why, like, and I like just simply like Caucasian white people, like it's like, yo, they don't care about y'all either.
Poor whites, come on over,
like,
man.
They do not care about y'all. Like, they never cared about y'all. And that's the thing. And it's like that movie, even with the Hispanic people, it's like, yo, it has nothing. Like, race is just something to keep you stupid. It's about money. Like, it's always been about money. It's a class thing. And the 1% is getting richer, y'all. Like, even when they break that down, it's just like, or maybe that wasn't that. It was something else I was watching. But it was like, yo, it's crazy. Like, no, none of these people care about you. They do not care. You're a figment of their imagination.
Remember them regular days when there wasn't no more watches for me. Now the money keep calling for me. I'm feeling like everyone plotting on me. Gotta pray for my people to block where they stay. And I know they all counting on me. To go, we going straight to the top. You can't never look down on the streets. Remember them regular days when there wasn't no more watches for me. Now the money keep calling for me. I'm feeling like everyone plotting on me. Gotta pray for my people to block where they stay. And I know